And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bring you just another video. And the previous video was the old Future Warcult set, and now we're going to be looking at the new Future Warcult set, which, as you can see right here, I'm wearing in its default form with no shaders. And this is not the only cloak you can get. I've said the factions are releasing multiple cloaks, at least 4, maybe 5, maybe 6, and this is just one that I happen to get in a package. Now the one you buy looks totally different, but I thought, what a more fitting place to look at the factions that were built from the ashes of the Iron Lord's Bravia. The Iron Lords were the first. They were not guardians, but they had the power of the Traveller. I wonder what abilities they had as they defended the city against the darkness. And here we have the Hall of Heroes. And I stand in humble judgment of the Iron Lords. And so we take one more look at the faction I've aligned myself with to help save the city. Damn, just call me Destiny Screenwriter number 2. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So as you can see, it's pretty different from the last lot. It's pretty different from the last set of armour, this bad boy. So let's have a look, shall we? Let's see what we can see. So straight off the bat, before they went for multiples of orange, red, well, they went for the yellows, the reds and the whites and the blues all mixed in, where here they've gone for like a solid blue with a white, and they've basically gone for a solid blue, and then the trim isn't just white, the trim is the colours of the logo. So we've got the yellow, the red and the white. So solid blue with a multiple coloured trim. Now I actually think that's not a bad piece of looking armour. Default set armour again. You know how that goes for me, guys. Default set. Okay, let's have a look at we'll have a look at the armour, individual pieces, see what they've got, and then we'll apply some shaders and cloaks and see how it fares. Ooh, we've got some glare on the helmet. I like the helmet, it's very nice, it's very nice. So, what do we have? We've got intellect and strength. Damn it, give me an intellect to this for once. Come on, fellas. We've got ashes to ashes, gain bonus super energy on grenade kills. Not too bad, not too bad. Heavy lifting, gain bonus super energy from heavy weapon kills on minions of the darkness. So what I need to do is really figure out what minions of the darkness means. Now, I don't think it means just the Hive, or Fallen aren't minions of the darkness. They fought the darkness for a long time, but they are our enemy. So, like I said on my previous video, I wonder if the darkness pertains to those areas in strikes or nightfalls when it all goes dark and grey and you see the darkness fill your screen and it says respawn limited or respawn whatever, not available, and then it's harder from that point on. Maybe that's what that means, but I'll have to find out for you guys. Invigoration, gain bonus melee energy on all pickups. So the helmet, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's all about getting that super energy off people. I'm down with that. So we've got the EON tracer gloves, discipline strength. Discipline strength, damn it. Okay, so we've got switchblade, decreased melee attack cooldown time. I like that. I like that a lot. Momentum transfer, gain bonus melee energy on grenade hits. So a lot of these factions and armor pieces have the same abilities, just different names. And of course, shotgun reloader, that's always fun. You know what the Crucible players are like. And this is a word to those that play Crucible, guys. Enjoy the game, seriously. But the shotgun is not the primary weapon. I mean, I suppose it's like, I see shotgun users in Destiny as kind of almost like those camping noobs in Call of Duty. Like they've got a camp with trip mines and LMGs, and like that version in Destiny is lightweight and shotgun. I use shotgun when I have to, but I like using primers. I want a good multiplayer game. I want a good gunfight. I don't want to be forced to use just a shotgun just to survive. I'd like to use hand cannons and scout rifles and auto rifles. It'd be brilliant. So, onto the chest piece. It's not too bad looking chest piece, this. Do you think that's a grenade there or a bottle of water? I think it's a grenade. Flashbang out! So we've got discipline strength. Wow, it's all on that strength build today. I suppose it makes sense for a hunter because you've got your throwing knife, you've got, if you're a blade dancer, you've got your blink strike blade, knife, blade attack, and then you've got your smoke bomb or acid bomb, depending on how you use it, if you're using Night Stalker. And did you know, hunters, there's only a very small amount of Night Stalkers. They're called Night Stalkers. Shall we check? Yeah, there's only a very small amount of Night Stalkers out in the Destiny universe because the Voidists, they're basically scared of the Void. That's why a lot of the Warlocks go mad, is because the Void is so powerful. So the Traveller's Light has gifted each Warlock an ability to access some sort of ethereal power, and Void is not the darkness, it's not the light, but it's something that the Traveller's Light has allowed Warlocks to access. Now, some hunters that are powerful enough can access the Void as well, which I think is fascinating. And the reason for that is they're not afraid of it. That's the main barrier you've got to overcome to become a Night Stalker in the Destiny lore. Is you've got to overcome the fear of the Void. But as so many people have seen what have happened to those that have studied the Void, Warlocks disappearing, going crazy, wanting to join the darkness and learn all its secrets, No wonder people stay away from that shit. But anyway, we've got Scout Rifle and Fusion Rifle. Okay, kind of makes sense. A hunter is out in the wilderness. A Scout Rifle would be a weapon of choice. Fusion Rifle is a backup. That kind of makes sense. Arc Recovery and Arc Armour if you're using Arc based. Again, it's interesting that a lot of armour pieces tend to lend themselves to Arc based additional armour while they're using Arc based stuff. You never see it much on the others. So we've got the EON Tracer boots, finally. Not bad looking. We've got a knee wrap there, and it's just quite interesting now. They've kind of the left knee's bandaged up with an official plating system and all strapped up, and the other one's got a neckerchief in there, and he's got some prayer beads. Are they prayer beads or something? It's interesting the detail they go to, because hunters are on the move. They're out in the wilderness years at a time on missions, perhaps. So we've got intellect and discipline. Yay! That's good. Sniper rifle and launcher makes sense. Again, you got scout rifle. Maybe snipers are back up. There's long range sniper shots. He's out in the wilderness, and you've got void double down, so increased agility for 5 seconds after a void double kill. Now, guys, I gotta say, this is a nice looking piece of armor. I'm looking forward to upgrading this and getting the rest of the cloaks and seeing how they work together. But you know what time it is, fellas? Oh, before we do anything else, did I ever show you the ghost for the future Warcult? That's the ghost. Nothing too elaborate, but I actually like the simple design. I like the colour scheme, and then there's a little future Warcult symbol in the corner. It's very nice. That's a 372. We'll keep that there for now. So, guys, what do we have? No, we're going to keep the cloak to start with. Okay, we're going to go for my shaders. Favorite shader. Okay, that just works. See, I told you that works on future Warcult stuff. I don't know why it works on. It works on the old Titan future Warcult armor. It works on this. It works on the older one. And some nice things. The Chatter White always seems to work nice. Like neutrality. The Old Guard. Let's have a look. I mean, it's hard. The Old Guard. It's a camouflage piece. You've got bits of blue there. What have we got? The Bitter Still. That's not too bad. Again, they're making efforts, just like the collar piece, always change the colour, but they're keeping the cloak so that you know which faction you belong to, which is fine, kind of makes sense. Yellow, again, that's always seems to work. There's something about this Lost City I like, and yellow is not one of my favourite colours, but like I said, it's like if I'm an insect, it's in the Crucible. It's like, stay the fuck away from me, man. I am poisonous. You eat me, you die. I'm like a big warning sign. Do not come near me, I'm radioactive, motherfuckers. Stamp a picture of that on a barrel of nuclear waste and stay the fuck away. We've got the debt unpaid. That actually doesn't look too bad with the blue. That doesn't look too bad at all. Yeah, doesn't look too bad at all. So we did the Chatter White. Yeah, we've already done that. The Thunder Lord, of course, works with almost everything. But, let's quickly get through these cloaks because you know what I'm like with my cloaks. So, let's start off with... Now, this Spectre cloak is actually one of my favourites. I mean, that looks brilliant. I like the fur hood. That looks brilliant with the Thunder Devil, I think. It's going to work with darker colours just for the nature of the fact that, it can't change colour. I mean, that still kind of works, That's going to work great with Taniks, isn't it? So Thunder Devil works. The Bitter Steel, that kind of works. I'm not keen on them keeping the blue there on the chest, but, they had no choice, really. Again, we've got the Nowhere. That's the Dead Orbit one. That works just great with that. Looks absolutely brilliant with that. Can't really do God of War with this one. No, it's unfortunate. God of War's a really nice piece. So a quick look at Chatter White. Chatter White obviously works. And Debt Unpaid. No, not quite with the blues. So this has been okay. This cloak I found. Now I don't know if I like the length of it, but I don't know if I like it because of the emblem. Is that Osiris at the bottom? The eye, is it the Traveller? Something, is it the speaker? It reminds me of something very old in Destiny. So if anyone can remember what that might be, let me know. So I'm just going to quickly change colour or something. See how that affects the cloak. See, that does affect the cloak. So we can look at this. I mean, again, this Autumn Splendor shader, man, is brilliant. It works so well. And when you get the ability to change everything like that. You got the pure yellows. I mean, I've got some cloaks in my vault that I'm not showing you that work really well. I ain't got the space or time, really. Try on the Thunder Devil, and that changes all the cloak. Just works with everything. What did we say about God of War with this cloak? I mean, even that works. One thing I don't like about the cloak is it's all tattered at the bottom. Now, it makes sense. You're out in the wilderness, you sleep in this thing, it's getting dragged behind you as you're walking. But I've got to say, Future Warcult as God of War looks pretty goddamn good. Okay, we've got Bitter Steel. Yeah, that's working just good. That's working just fine. The Nowhere. Again, that works just fine. The Black Cloak actually works quite well. And then we'll finish off with Chatter White there. Yeah. And again, Chatter White seems to work with everything. Okay. Let's get back to... we'll do Taniks last. I don't know if it's worth showing the Iron Saga cloak. But I guess it is. Because that changes colour. It's the one got from the Iron Banner and playing at the moment. The wolf on the back. Don't know how that's going to play. It does. Look at it. It just works, man. It just works. And we're so glad you guys are getting to see this. I think it works so well. Like walking into Crucible with that, just pure Future Warcult in a different colour. Like, all red. Looking goddamn good, son. All yellow. I love how they allow you to change the cloaks now. It's really nice. And Debt Unpaid. We've got Bitter Steel. It's an all black one. We've got the Nowhere. A black cape. A white piece. Okay. I think we've done Chatter White, haven't we? Well, yeah. Chatter White's quite nice with a black fur hood, yeah. Looking pretty goddamn slick. So, again, this was one of my favourite cloaks, but it doesn't really change colour. I don't believe it changes colour. We'll just have a quick look. No, unfortunately. That's a shame, because it's one of my favourite cloaks. I'll wear that definitely with Chatter White pieces. Two of my other favourite cloaks is this one now, which I never thought would be, but it's because of the colour changes. I mean, I think that's beautiful. It reminds me of old Japan for some reason, ancient Japan, the samurai culture. It's that symbol on the back. I don't know why it does that for me, but it does. Let's have a look at Chatter White with a cloak on. Okay. Yeah. We got Lost City, and the cloak changing itself to ever adapt us. I wonder what the cloak's like on default. It's a weird browny, silvery, golden colour. See, that'd work with the. That'd probably work really well with Iron Banner shaders. Now the blue works because, I mean, look at that. Changes itself orange, blue hood and orange trim. Beautiful. We got the Thunder Devil. Of course, just looks badass. Bit of steel, all black. Yeah, looking good. You got to kind of stay on that God of War there, haven't you? Okay, guys. The Tanix cloak. This and my Tanix are my two favourites at the moment. So the Tanix cloak, I mean, that just looks badass. You do not want to fuck with me, baby. Sorry about the language. I said I've just woke up, but I've not been asleep again, so yay. So we've got God of War works really well. Debt Unpaid works well. Don't like the blue trims they've left in. Okay. We've got the Nowhere. That's nice. That's a white piece with a black cloak, and there's lost the black cloak in. And this is the opposite. It's a black, full black suit armor, fur trim on the cloak, and a full white cloak. That's interesting. Black helmet. Chatter White. Yeah, always looking smooth there. Chatter White works really well. Really well. What we got left? Come on, we got one of my favourites, and this just works. Again, I love this. I love this shader. I don't know what it is about it. Those rich oranges and dark blues just work so well together. You know, you just don't want to mess around here. You know, I don't know who I want to walk out of. Do I want to walk out of here pure white? No. I mean, even that looks pretty goddamn good, doesn't it? It looks like he's get up for a. It looks like a soldier now. It looks like he's going to be standing in line. So, guys, do we have? Is it the God of War? Do we walk out as a God of War, or do we walk out as? And walk out as this. But anyway, guys, that is it for the new EON Tracer Future Warcult set. The old set was the Infinite set, and this is the EON set. And as we leave the Iron Lords and venture out into Fellwinter's Peak, we know we're not worthy.
Good.
But at least I'm not worthy, and I'm looking goddamn cool. Ooh, what's going to happen? You can approach the dogs then. So there we have it, guys. Thank you very much for watching the new Future Warcult armor set. I think it looks brilliant.
For the first time in centuries.
I can't wait to get the rest of the sets from the other factions and make videos from. I've got a couple more videos ready lined up to make for the Titan. So I will be uploading those shortly. And again, feel free to like and subscribe, spread the word, spread the love, get some views on these videos, guys. I'd much appreciate it. And for those that already watch, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. So cheers.